Hi there, everyone. We're getting close to the end. Today's movement is opening the heart, which is not actually a Tai Chi movement. It's more Qigong. So it's going to be done a little bit differently. And I'm backing up so you can see where my fingers reach. Okay, so you begin opening the heart either in a very neutral position or a little bit wider. If you're doing the original 6 combos, you've just done grasping the sparrow's tail, and your feet are probably a little wider apart than normal. It doesn't really matter if you heel toe your feet in, but absolutely don't stand that way. Okay, so you're going to be here, and your rest of you will be neutral. And this is the only one where your arms are actually not going to be in a bow shape because your elbows are you're going to be stretching. So the hands are going to be stretched out and you're just going to be reaching as far out to the sides as you can, all the way up to the top, right overhead. And then fingers don't touch, but they at the apex they start to melt and everything sinks down the center line all the way down to your body center, your tantien, right here, middle of your abdomen. And then they bounce back up right to the heart. When they get there, we round out and reach forward, sinking straight down, arms extended, pulling back into your core. And when you get here, you just let everything relax, drip it away. And then one more time, you stretch out, 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 and up, straight overhead. Oops, here we go. Straight overhead. Fingers drip down, coming back down to the center, the tantien. Now, there's a variation of this. You can either bounce up and form your diamond, or you can form your diamond here. We've done it both ways. I think Judy prefers you bounce up first and form your diamond. Your fingers should be slightly stretched out from each other, and then you press forward. And again, you can straighten the elbows as you're pressing out to open your heart. And traditionally, we're going to do this 3 times, so everything sinks back down again. Hands come back out, palms out and up. Inhale is right here. And then when everything gets straight overhead, everything melts down. You can actually melt your knees if you like. Bouncing back up on an inhale. And exhale out. Inhale back up. And then everything just drains away. And then back out one more time. Knees are flexed, whether they bend or not is okay. Coming on down. And bouncing up, forming your diamond here right in front of your heart, and then pressing it out. Beautiful. Let's turn it to the side and see what you might see that you haven't seen before. All right, so my feet are separated. Knees are flexed. I'm standing upright. I'm going to get away from that wall a little bit. So my hands are going to come out and out. Palms, you see the whole palm stretched out there. Lifting, lifting, inhaling, coming straight up to the top. Then everything melts down, and I'm going to just let myself melt a tiny bit vertically. And then I bounce back up. And now watch my torso as I reach out. It just goes down vertically. I do not lean forward. It's one of those movements where you don't lean forward. Let everything wash away and then float back up again. And come back down with your exhale. back to your center, and back up. Form your diamond right here in your egg, and then press it out. Now this time you can actually lean forward a tiny bit if you like to, but it's not necessary. You can stretch straight out from here. Got that? Let's try it from the back. Feet are evenly weighted. Knees are slightly flexed. Hands come out, stretching out, straight up, and then everything melts down. And then I bounce back up, and then I come out, and I just go vertically up and down. It's a vertical movement. It's not horizontal at all. I let everything wash away, grab up some more chi. As high as I reach, I do not lock my knees, okay? And then coming straight down. You can melt a little bit with your knees, come back up, forming the diamond, and press that forward. Not much movement right there. Back to the other side. Everything's ready to go. Hands are stretched out, grabbing up as much chi as you can find. Focusing it straight down your center line. Come on down. You can melt vertically if you like. You don't have to go very far if you don't want to. Back up to the heart, and then reaching out forward. If you want to melt down a little bit, you may. A lot of people will not want to do that. That's perfectly fine. Come on back up, and then let it wash away. And then back out to reach out and around, all the way back up, focusing that chi into a beautiful, beautiful beam of energy. Beam it straight down to your core. And then focus that energy into a diamond and press that out. Now again, you can lean slightly if you're really into sharing, but you don't have to. Just don't go way out there. You're going to lose your balance, right? And then let that melt down. That sequence is 3 times when you're doing your practicum. You don't have to do it 3 times at any given point in your own practice, but if you're doing the routine, that's how we do it. Any little notations? I told you about not leaning forward. You can use a lot of different kinds of sensory cueing in this because you're dealing with energy and chi. And this is more qigong, like I said, than actually traditional Tai Chi movement. So the sky's the limit when it comes to that, right? Just don't worry about going down too low, going up too high. No on your toes when you're reaching up, though. That's a no-no. And make sure that you're watching your participants. If you start to see the tops of shoulders, that means when they're coming out, they're leaning this way, and you don't want them to do that. You want them to come straight down, not out and down. It's a subtle thing, and you'll have to learn how to catch that, but don't model it, and they probably won't do it. All right, that's opening the heart, sharing the heart, whatever you want to call it. And got a couple moves left, and then we're on to animals and all other kinds of fun stuff. So thanks for watching, and until I see you again, keep breathing, go with the flow. Back at you pretty soon. Bye-bye.